I'm talking to Paul Lorenz, who is a wonderful artist, mostly practicing and living in practicing in his gallery in Paducah, Kentucky, in the U.S. He's exhibited all over the world, it looks like, and he's been at it for many, many years now. I suppose as a professional since at least 2000 or so, maybe a little earlier than that. Trained as an architect, from what I read, and then somehow got out of that stuff and into painting. So, and wonderful, mesmerizing, abstract paintings. I love his work. I wondered, Paul, can you, where did you first know, how did you first know you wanted to be an artist, to paint or draw?
Well, I always, even from a little kid, I was always drawing or painting or doing something creative. And even at an early age, I was making little floor plans and creating little architectural things. So my life in architecture and painting and fine art were always kind of parallel and working together. When I went to college, I decided to study architecture, which ultimately turned out to be the best thing I could have done because it really gave me a good basis in logic and problem solving and looking at things in a very specific kind of way, which I then put into my paintings. So even studying architecture, I was still painting and working back and forth in these two different visual realms. I started exhibiting work in the early 1990s in Chicago, but it wasn't until I got to San Francisco in 1999 when a gallery decided to represent me, and that's when I decided to leave architecture as a full-time job, as a full-time profession, and just work in the studio and just paint. So the two have always gone hand in hand, architecture and painting. So there's a dialogue between the two.
That's great. That's really nice.